All right, well, let's take you live now to KwaZulu-Natal, where the ANC NWC is currently briefing the media.
Unanimously, I think we are all agreeing throughout the regions that we are ready for regional conferences, we are ready for provincial conferences, we are ready, and we are happy that our structures are busy ensuring that there is unity and cohesion in the province. Yes, there are some challenges here and there, and we are not tiring. We are happy that the entire provincial task team, led by Comrade Mabuya Khulu and Comrade Sitla Zikalala, comrades are working together to forge unity for the ANC so that we are able to score a decisive victory in terms of our general elections next year. So we are happy that we are going to report back because we are mandated by the National Executive Committee. And we're not ending here. We'll be crisscrossing the country, go to other provinces and regions because, as I said, this is the year of unity and renewal. So we are renewing our structures, we are forging ahead with unity, and we are highly impressed by the leadership of KZN at regional as well as provincial level. And we come out of this meeting more encouraged that the ANC in this province, and we hope throughout the country, is on the right course of uniting and forging ahead with unity and cohesion.
Thank you, SG. I guess there are no questions.
Okay, Diana Nobo from Eyewitness News. I just wanted to know if there was a discussion on what will be of the status of the task team now that the conference will be held at the end of April as per the initial discussion, because the task team is only meant to be in place for 3 months. And also, what was the feedback on regions such as Moses Mabhida, where it has been, where gatekeeping and the brandishing of guns has been, well publicly reported on? How will you be dealing with those matters? Thank you.
SG?
Well, of course, we have agreed that we will deal with all issues of gatekeeping. The province is dealing with all those issues. They will be assisted by members of the National Executive Committee who are deployed in this province. Officials, it's not the last time they will be coming here as NWC officials. Will continue engaging comrades, but the issue of gatekeeping is no more a big issue because we have said any member who feels that doesn't appear on the registers or who feels that there is gatekeeping must approach the leadership. And the leadership, on a case-by-case, has been dealing with these issues. And the task team, as I said, has been, by the last NEC, has been turned into, the interim task team, has been turned into a provincial task team. In terms of the constitution, the life of the task team is 9 months. So it's no more 3 months. And we have taken such a decision for both KZN and Free State. And we have condemned any activities which really are un-ANC. It is un-ANC to have guns, meetings, fighting, and all those things. And we have condemned such actions. And I think we have said to the task team that they need to deal with such matters. And where action is supposed to be taken, comrades will be dealing with that. But we believe that we need to educate, politically come back. As the president has said, there is hunger for thorough, going political discussions. And that's why I say this is not the end of the National Working Committee and the task team here. Once they go to conferences and once the National Executive has actually expressed itself, because this was the mandate of the National Executive Committee, ours is to go back and report what we have done up to so far, what is the thinking and the feeling of our structures, the basic units of the ANC, the branches. We'll take the process forward.
Yeah, so my question would be like, are we going to have a conference in this province and also the regions? Because we learned that, okay, the respondents and all that. province going to have a conference?
Well, once the National Executive Committee, after we have reported to them, gave a go-ahead, there will be a conference, both at provincial and regional levels.
Okay.
Usipamanda from ANC, SG, you are mentioning the issue of unity here, but contrary to what you are saying, where you were deployed Moses Mabhida, there were tensions, there are serious tensions, and in the eThekwini region, there are serious divisions and tensions, allegations of gatekeeping and BGMs being rigged. That doesn't augur well for the unity that you are mentioning. But also, number two, if you can talk to us about the issue of the Northwest and Supramaru Bill, was it discussed by the NWC and what was the decision?
Well, I wish, because we invited the media yesterday. Yes, before we started our meeting at Moses Mabhida, there were people who were outside protesting. And by the time we called the media to come in and witness the unity of the movement, because we allowed those people, more than 250, to come in, and they were allowed to participate and engage. And together with the structures, everybody was happy as to how we handled ANC issues, because everybody was allowed. Issues of gatekeeping, all those issues were raised, and everybody came out of the meeting very happy. And that's where we wanted you to be in there, because we said, come and cover, come and join. We will even allow you to be part of the meeting. By the time we called the media, you guys were not there. eThekwini was the same. Engagements in the ANC are very robust. There was both at Moses Mabhida and eThekwini, thorough discussions, but discipline. Robust, but discipline. The president expressed his gratitude and happiness that the comrades robustly engaged, because what the media is saying is untrue, because out of 110 branches, there were 17 branches which has issues, and they were allowed to state those issues, and all those issues were addressed. And by the time we went out of that meeting, even the reports given by regions and province here and eThekwini itself, by the president and the president and delegation there, the report was that this was wonderful. And we must continue addressing some of the challenges facing us as a movement. But and that's why we are saying to comrades in KZN and the PTT and the regions, well done. And to our branches, we say, keep it up, make sure that the ANC is united.
On the Northwest?
Well, the Northwest issue is an ongoing discussions, because there are organizational issues and there are government issues. And government is actually addressing some of the issues which are related to government. We have actually mandated the president to deal with some government issues, and the ANC is continuing to deal with organizational challenges and issues. And very soon you'll get the report.
The last one.
Thank you. I am Soma from SABC. SG, I just wanted to find out, obviously, one of the points that matters that got the ANC in this province to where it was in terms of the divisions was the court case of last year and the decision, and that matter has not yet been concluded. I understand that it was supposed to have been heard in the Supreme Court. Was this dealt with during this meeting, and those that have filed the appeal, are they going to continue?
Well, remember, the court case was no longer about any tensions or issues amongst comrades. The court case was about the constitution of the ANC. If we don't clarify, and that's why we wanted a court declaratory order, clarifying some of the things which will have implications for the ANC in future. It has nothing to do with comrades still insisting that they go to court to challenge any outcome of any conference. Yeah.
I know that you have answered this slightly into this question, but SG, do you think that it is conducive to hold, or is it possible to hold a provincial conference maybe this year?
Well, given the reports and seeing for ourselves, and further going to continue engaging with our structures, there is relatively there is unity in this province and cohesion, and therefore that possibility highly exists.
My name is Bongan Answer from the Independent Media. I just want to direct the question to Babu Mabuyakulu, if I may be allowed. I mean, are you, on your side, are you happy with the processes that have been followed towards preparing for the provincial conference? I mean, there have been outcry, I mean, among the people whom I believe are your supporters, so to say, for the lack of better word. Can you please tell me if you are happy with the processes?
But I'm sure I've responded to that question. I'm speaking on behalf of the province and national.
Thank you very much.
It's not about Comrade Mabuyakulu as an individual. It's a collective decision.
And he doesn't have supporters.
Yeah.
ANC supporters.
I wanted to tell
Thank
you.
Thank you, SG.
Kwazulu-Natal SG. You know, when is the NWC and ANC is likely to come back to KZN? You know.
Well, we'll come back anytime because we're going to come back for political education, thorough political engagements, further renewing and building the unity of the ANC and preparing ourselves for elections.
Thank you very much, SG. Thank you, members of the media.
Right, we caught it right at the end there, but those were live visuals from KZN where the ANC's NWC was addressing the media on the resolutions that they took concerning a wide range of issues after they sat in a two-day meeting. For 2 days, they said that they are committed to dealing with all the gatekeeping matters. ANC SG, the Isma Khashule, saying that members have been advised to bring these matters to their representatives, senior representatives at branch levels. He also said that they have condemned any actions that they deem as being un-ANC, these in relation to grievances brought by members and the various bodies to raise these. He said everybody was rather satisfied after that meeting. Even those that had been protesting after they were included, robust debate actually took place to iron out all those internal matters. In total, there were about 70 regions with grievances, and all of these, Makhashule said, were dealt with accordingly. And on the Northwest issue, he did say this is an ongoing engagement because it requires both government and the party to engage on those challenges that have been tabled before them, and none of the issues that were challenging the outcomes of the conferences were tabled for this discussion.